How to break your sugar addiction. 8 nutritional tips to help you stop eating sugar. Despite the fact that people have spent years being brainwashed into believing that fat is bad, it turns out that sugar, not fat, causes illness and obesity. The core cause of our obesity pandemic and the majority of chronic diseases that are suffocating our population, our economy, and increasingly, the rest of the globe is sugar in all its forms. Sugar is the root cause of just about every ailment imaginable, including diabetes, dementia, depression, acne, infertility, and impotence. So, how can you get that fatal sweet tooth under control? How can you get that fatal sweet tooth under control? 1. Stop consuming any processed sugars. Cutting away all sources of sugar from your diet is the first step in recovering from sugar addiction. The best way to achieve this is with a complete sugar detox, not by making small steps. Although it may be tempting to cut back on your sugar intake, doing so gradually will likely make your sugar cravings feel greater and more overwhelming than before. You'll need to implement a severe change if you're serious about ending your sugar addiction. This initial step is undoubtedly challenging, but if you have the necessary resolve and willpower, it will pave the way for a successful sugar detox journey. 2. Look for treats you enjoy that are sugar free. You might be startled by how empty your cupboard and refrigerator are once you've gotten rid of all the sweet goods you have in your kitchen. Now is the time to stock up on plenty of delectable items that you can eat, rather than having a constant reminder of all the foods you can't eat each day. Before choosing a snack, you might need to try a few different options, or you might already have a list of delicious, healthy snacks in mind. Finding snacks and foods you enjoy is the key to success in this situation, regardless of the circumstance. 3. Eat smaller, more frequent snacks. You'll probably spend most of the day feeling hungry and unsatisfied during the first few days after giving up sweets. Depending on the severity of your sugar addiction, you can also experience mood swings and general weariness. Eating smaller, more frequent snacks is essential to sustaining a positive mindset and energy level during this period in particular. Large meals that leave you feeling full and create long intervals between them make it too easy for sugar cravings to return. So, eat small snacks more frequently. 4. Consume plenty of water and protein. Despite the frequent eating you may be doing during your sugar detox, you can still feel hungry or unsatisfied. This is probably because your body isn't getting the correct kinds of nourishment to keep it satiated. Once you stop eating sugar, staying hydrated and consuming snacks will help you avoid hunger and sugar cravings. To ensure that you have the best chance of succeeding in your efforts to kick your sugar addiction, make it a point to pack your day with protein. Rich snacks and drink lots of water. 5. Establish a strategy for handling your sugar cravings. No matter how strong you think your self-control and willpower are, sugar cravings will inevitably occur. Making an advanced strategy for such times of weakness is essential to your sugar detox success. When you start to crave sugar, what will you do to pass the time? It could be harder than you think to fill the vacuum left by the absence of sweets and pastries. However, there are many choices available to keep you busy and equally satisfied. Keep you busy and equally satisfied. If you find yourself tempted to grab the candy dish, distract yourself by going on a walk, listening to music you enjoy, reading a book, making a call to a friend, or engaging in any other joyous activity. 6. Keep an eye on the labels. Your sugar addiction isn't merely the result of putting too much sugar in your coffee or having a sweet tooth, but rather a combination of circumstances. Sugar may get into even the most innocent-looking meals under various names. The most prevalent ones are corn syrup, maltose, fructose, dextrose, and cane juice, which can all be found in everything from spaghetti sauces to everyday table condiments like ketchup and salad dressing. It's important to examine all ingredient listings whenever you can in order to break your sugar addiction and ensure that you aren't unintentionally consuming the very thing you're attempting to cut out of your diet. 7. Allow time for the sugar detox. Making an effort to kick a sugar habit is undoubtedly a trip worth going on, but that doesn't imply it will be simple. You'll undoubtedly go through a wide range of emotions, temptations, and problems when you initially give up sugar. Well, some of these difficulties may be precisely what you anticipated. Others could astound you. Keep in mind that a real sugar detox requires time. Making the decision to stop eating sugar is not easy. It is a process that lasts your entire life. Except that it will take time as you set out on your quest to kick your sugar habit. So, give it time. 8. Give yourself several rewards. There is no avoiding the challenge of quitting sugar, and even while most of us are aware of the advantages of cutting back on sugar, it frequently doesn't feel enough to keep us motivated. Another essential step for success in your sugar detox is rewarding yourself along the way. Every day that you refuse to give in to your sugar cravings is a step closer to ending your sugar addiction, and that's absolutely something to rejoice about. You can treat yourself to new clothes, time spent doing what you enjoy, a trip, or anything else you can think of as a reward for the effort you have put in. That's all from this video. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified anytime we post another amazing video like this. See you in the next one. See you in the next one. See you